जय श्री कृष्ण. Today we are going to do breathing exercise is Anulom Vilom. It's a kriya, it's not a pranayam. So we start with any comfortable asana like Sukhasana, Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, Siddhasana, Vajrasana, or you can sit on chair but make your spine erect, back straight. So Anulom Vilom Kriya, alternate breathing nostril. So begin with your left nostril, inhale. Then exhale with your right nostril. Then inhale with your right nostril. Exhale with your left nostril. He is going to do. My son Harsh. Say hi. So let's start. Close your right nostril. You can use your both hand if you want for exercise purpose. Or you can use only single hand, whatever you feel comfortable. If you want to use single hand, then it's going like this. If I'm using my right hand only, so two fingers touch your center of your head. Use your thumb for close your right nostril and use your this two finger for left nostril. So this way you can switch your nostril one after another. If you want to use only one hand. If you want to use your both hands, then you can do like this. Switch right to left. Use this two finger easily. You can do from there. Yeah? So, Anulom Vilom benefit. Anulom Vilom is good to maintain our body temperature with the natural temperature. Our right nostril is called Surya Nadi. Right? Left nostril is called Chandra Nadi. So right nostril is help to generate heat in our body and left nostril help to generate coolness in our body. So here we are doing alternately switching nostril one after another. So this help to maintain our body temperature. It help to maintain your blood pressure also. You don't need to you don't need to hold your breath. Just keep inhale and exhale. But make sure when you are inhaling 5 seconds, so exhale should be 5. Or you can do exhale longer than inhale, but not shorter than inhale. Make sure that. So let's start. So I am using my both hands, so it's easy to watch and understand. How you are doing with the both hands? Yeah. Okay, so let's start. So close your right nostril and inhale with the left. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest your hand down and change. Exhale through right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale with the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale with the change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale with the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale with the change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here I complete 2 counts. So the same way you can do, it depends upon you. You can inhale 5 count, 6 count, 7 count, as much as you can do longer. And your exhale can also be that much long, or more than that, but not less than that. So this is called a Anulom Vilom Kriya. So begin with your left nostril and finish with your left nostril is called a one chakra complete. So let's see, we both are doing. So now we are going to do inhale 5 count, but we are trying to exhale double. Exhale twice, means example for I am inhaling 5 count, so my exhale will be 10 count. Are you ready for that? Chalo, let's start. Close your right nostril. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change your hand. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again inhale with same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And change your hand. Exhale with the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. One round complete. Second, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 10 count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then inhale with the right nostril only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale with the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Third count. Inhale with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fourth count. Inhale with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change your hand. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change and exhale with the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fifth count. Inhale with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax your both hands down. Relax. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Natural breath. Sit like a statue. So this technique is called a Anulom Vilom Kriya. It's a begin with your left nostril and finish with your left is a one chakra. Next we are going to do Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati, first we will do with the right nostril, is called a Suryang Kapalabhati. Then we will do with the left nostril, Chandrang Kapalabhati. Then with your both nostrils, Shushumnang Kapalabhati. So reason is, why we do first with the one nostril, then with another nostril, and with the both nostril. The reason is that 24 hours our both nostril is not working together. Sometime our right nostril is working, sometime our left nostril is working. Is not in our control. Our subconscious mind is doing this work. When our body need heat, then our right nostril start to work. When our body need coolness, then left nostril start to work. So this helps to maintain body temperature again here. So you can check, guys, in your normal routine your both nostril is not working, but if you practice regularly this breathing technique, so you will be more conscious about your nostril. So in future, if you practice regular, then you can realize in your routine time, in your normal day time, sudden if you're from nostril changing from one to another, maybe from right to left or from left to right, you can realize that changing. It's a really best experience. So just try that. So for that you have to be more aware in your normal routine, normal lifestyle also for your breathing. So then only you can realize this switching process. It's really good. Or one more experiment you can do at home. So you can sleep your left side. So with the help of gravitation force, your right nostril will close and left nostril start working. This helps to give you heat in our body. So when you feel cold, you can sleep your left nostril like this. When you feel warm while you're sleeping at night, sleep your right side. So what happens? Your right nostril will close and your Chandra Nadi, it's called a left nostril, start working, and that gives you coolness. So just try this experiment. Whenever you can see the difference. When you sleep left, after within 5 to 10 minutes, your left nostril definitely it will close. You can check that. When you sleep your right side, within 5 to 10 minutes, your left nostril will your right nostril will close if you sleep right side, and left will activate. You can see that difference. Okay, so this is in our control, so you can try this experiment. Okay, so let's do Kapalabhati. I don't want to go to change my track. So Kapalabhati with the right nostril only, because we doesn't know. Sometime our right is active or left is active. So this thing is, most people are doing this mistake. They start immediately with the both nostril, but they doesn't realize that my only one nostril is working. So what happened here? When you are doing example for with your right nostril, so that generate heat in our body, right? So you feel more warm. But some people left nostril is working and they're doing, then they feel their body got cold very fast and they suffer cold that particular time after that. So if you do this way, both nostril, so the question come, how it, if example for I am doing with my right nostril, but my right nostril is only blocked, how can you do that? Because if you already close your left nostril and you are start trying to breathing, breathe out, breathing like a Kapalbhati exercise, but it's not working because this is already blocked. What you will do? So the very simple technique, you can do this. The technique is use your fingertip and thumb to lift your this right nose little up, nasal passage. Just lift up like this, so you can see that, you can feel that there is a space to pass the air in and out. The space will create by lifting gently. You don't have to lift so much harder. So lifting gently here, and you can do that easily. Yeah. So, or you can use the same thing with your other side. If your left nostril is blocked, like right now my left is blocked, so I am lifting this easily, very gently, and you can do the same way. it's really good. You can try this. Okay, so first with the right nostril we will do, then with the left, then with the both. And one more important thing in Kapalabhati, always make sure you have to close your eyes while you're doing Kapalabhati. I'm not telling about another technique to close eyes, but specially for Kapalabhati, you have to close your eyes. Question again comes, why? What is the reason behind that? The reason is Kapalabhati is a force, is a similar but little lesser force like a sneezing. Do you remember when you sneeze? It's a natural process. Naturally we close our eyes. What the reason behind that? Is God makes our body like that. Okay, when we sneeze, there is a very powerful force coming out. So this powerful force can damage our eyeballs, our nervous system of eyes. So we close our eyes, so that is for safety purpose. So when you sneeze, is not going to injure the eye or near somewhere or eye muscles or nervous system of eyes. So make sure whenever you do Kapalabhati, you have to close your eyes. You don't have to squeeze your eyes, just gently close your eyes and do Kapalabhati. So that is a good and safe side. So let's start Kapalabhati with the eyes closed, but we are not going to do so much force. Again, there is a different types of Kapalabhati. One Kapalabhati is called a Adhyatmic Kapalabhati, which yogis used to do, which sannyasi used to do. We are all sansari, so we can do, for beginners, we can do, this is called a Sharirik Kapalabhati, or is called a Swabhavik Kapalabhati also. So you don't have to do that much force. So I am going to show you the both difference. Just watch carefully. I am showing with my both nostril right now. Okay, sorry, my one is blocked, so lifting this little up, and my closing eye. So first I am showing you the Swabhavik Kapalabhati. Is a Sharirik Kapalabhati for householders, for beginner. My both nostril is working right now. My both nostril is activate. Both nostril is open. Now I am doing only 21 stroke to demonstrate. So that was my exhale, 21 time, force, gently force. This is a Swabhavik Kapalabhati. So the next I am going to show you, that is a Adhyatmic Kapalabhati, is a more forcefully. This you can practice if you are senior in breathing exercise. You are practicing since so many years, so you can do it. Means your lungs, your internal nervous system are completely ready for forcefully exhale, forcefully stroke. Then you can do, but make sure that. An important thing, those are having blood pressure, so please don't do the forcefully Kapalabhati. So they can do also Sharirik Kapalabhati, Swabhavik Kapalabhati. So I am going to show you the next level for senior breathing practitioner. So this is called a Adhyatmic Kapalabhati. So just watch. So that was you can see the difference between both force. So I suggest for safety purpose, and there is also benefit, you can do which Kapalabhati? Sharirik Kapalabhati. Yes. So let's start there. Sharirik Kapalabhati, first with the right nostril, then with the left nostril, then with the both nostril to maintain our natural temperature with the body temperature. And the benefits of Kapalbhati is help to remove impurities and toxins. And the current situation like COVID-19 is affect your nasal passage to your windpipe to your lungs. So this technique help to remove all impurities, all toxins. So but obvious naturally this help to remove infection of COVID-19 also of some amount. So you can try this. Yeah. So if you try every day, so this is definitely very good to cleansing your body. Plus this technique help to increase your oxygen level in our body. Yeah. So this technique help to increase your immunity system. So let's start. Close your eyes. One more important thing, here you can do Mool Bandha. Mool Bandh is very important. Mool Bandh means contract your respective anus perineum towards your spinal cord and hold that tight. This technique is called a Mool Bandha. If you can do, those are trying and is not happening, it's finding difficult, so there is an exercise, is called a Ashwini Mudra. So keep doing Ashwini Mudra, contract and relaxing, contract and relaxing. So this help to strengthening that muscle to hold longer. So just try this Mool Bandha. Is a lots of benefits of Mool Bandha also. So right now I'm not going to change my track, and there is no side effect of Mool Bandh. So please do Mool Bandh. I will tell you benefits of Mool Bandh any another day. So let's start Mool Bandha. If you can do, or you do Swabhavik Kapalbhati only. In Swabhavik Kapalbhati also you have to try this Mool Bandh. Actually in any technique of yoga, maybe breathing exercise, maybe asanas, maybe pranayam, any of the technique you have to do Mool Bandh. If you can do Mool Bandh properly, then only you can achieve the best result.